Hello everyone, this tutorial will go over how to manage your roster and use the roster tool within MineTracker. So you're gonna log into your MineTracker using your single sign-on. When you get to the home page here of MineTracker, you're gonna go and locate your organization's homepage. On your organization's homepage, if you do have that access, that officer access, you will have that manage organization button to your right. You'll go ahead and click that. And then you will click on the action center, which is the three horizontal lines here. And you can click on the first thing there that says roster. Now, when you're here in your roster, we're going to go over a few of these different options just to get you all more familiarized with it. So the first thing we're going to go over is the messaging tool. This is starting becoming more handy, especially when we did have that outage in early March to send out messages to your organization and its members. So when you go ahead and click on the messaging button, you can go ahead and it'll say create a relay. You'll go ahead and click create a relay, and this will give you the option of who you would like to send this certain message to. So you can select recipients by position. So if you needed, send it to your president, your secretary, and your treasurer, you can go ahead and select it there. If you have multiple individuals under a certain position and that only that position needs this email, you can go ahead and select that as well. Or you can do it by specific members. So if there's specific members that you need to send this message to, you can go ahead and select their names here. And then you will go ahead and enter a title. So whatever the title of the email will be. And when you hit generate, it will go ahead and generate a link for you. So I'm going to go ahead and select one of these, put a title, and hit generate. Now what it does is going to show you a status of active. So this link is active and it will expire in 24 hours if you have not already sent it. So it'll show you who created it, what time it's created, what time the relay link expires, who it's being sent to. And so what you'll do with the link is you'll just copy it, you'll paste it into the to section of an email, and that will send that email off to those individuals that you have selected as recipients. Now back on the roster page, we're going to go next to manage positions. Manage positions is just as what it can be. It's all the positions that you have available for your organization. So we do have MineTracker created already default positions here. But if you as an organization need to create your own, let's say you have a community service liaison, social media manager, you want to create those positions within your organization, this is where you would do it. You'll just hit click, add position. You'll scroll down, you'll enter what the position name will be, the position type. Usually it's going to be a student organization officer. If it's active, if it's not active, it will not be shown. And you can set the access onto what, how much access you would like for this individual to have in this position. And now the next one will be invite people. And this is how you invite people. It's very simple by clicking this button with their email addresses. So whether you were tabling and you got email addresses, you know, either via tablet or on paper, and you wanted to add these individuals at a later time, you can input these email addresses here. Once you hit add email addresses and you hit submit, it will send them an email from MineTracker asking them to accept the invitation to join your organization. And the next thing is export your roster. If you ever need to see, you know, if you ever need that record or you know, or need that report, you have that option to export your roster. The next thing is making sure that your primary contact is up to date. making sure that that individual is the individual you want everyone to be able to contact if they have any questions or anything to ask about your organization. So make sure that individual is comfortable and is willing to be the one to be contacted for your organization. So the next thing we're gonna go down is see the manage roster section, and there's 4 tabs, but we're really just gonna cover the first 3. So current just shows your current roster and who is on there, first and last name, what positions they hold. And the good thing about MineTracker as well is that if I click on this little pencil to the right, I can go ahead and update their position from here. So if I wanted to give Adriana treasurer, position, I can go ahead and hit save, and now that position updates to add it on to there. If you all have sent out invitations to individuals, this is where that it will show if they have not accepted your invitation yet. You do have the option to rescind the invitation, and it also shows you the last invitation date that was sent to that individual. So just make sure you all keep that in mind, that this tab does exist, and that if you are waiting on an individual to accept an invitation, this is a great way to check and a quick way to check to see if they have or have not. And the last one we'll go over is prospective. And if you have any prospective members, so anyone that has reached out to your organization and is interested in joining, they do have the option to become a prospective member. They will be listed here, and you have the opportunity to accept or deny any prospective members from joining your organization. So make sure as an organization you have checked this at least once a month. I would say even once a week, just to see that if there's anyone that is interested in joining your organization, you're giving them that due time and respect by checking to see if they have become a prospective member. But that is it for learning how to manage your roster. If you have any questions or need any other assistance, email us at sos@utep.edu, and we'd be glad to help. Thank you and have a great day, everyone.